What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the J World family. It is Thursday, March 5th, 2026, and I'm just doing a really quick video. I told you, 2026, I will get back into videos. So today, perfect day for me to come on and just do this really quick video. So big news just hit today on the internet. The Six Flags Cedar Fair Corporation has decided to sell off, I believe it was 6 to 7 Six Flags theme parks. And guess which one of those parks was? Six Flags Great Escape up in Queensbury, Lake George area. Also with a couple up Laron in Montreal and a few other ones. But I just want to basically focus on the Six Flags Great Escape. It has been all over Facebook today. People are commenting. You know, I had people write at me because they know I know a lot about Six Flags Great Escape since I've been a scare actor and things like that. People are like, is it closed? I said, no, read the article. It's not closed. That's the good thing. They could have just said, screw it, after 2026, we're closed. They didn't do that. They got it to sell to EPR Properties. They're a smaller company, but they buy like entertainment, movie theaters, and all kinds of things. I think this is a great move because my personal opinion, Six Flags, if you've watched my videos, Six Flags has not given Great Escape much over the last decade plus. They took things away. Rides have been closing. They have not been replacing rides. I mean, there's tons. If you walk through that park, there are tons of places where there needs to be attractions, needs to be rides. And that park needs a facelift and to make it more exciting because, as we know, the time has changed. I know people like nostalgia. I'm all about nostalgia. There are things in that park, yes, I want to see stay the same. But that park also needs to be more exciting. And there needs to be major changes. And I hope, again, fingers crossed because it's too soon to tell, I hope with this new purchase that this new company will do just that. I hope that I know it won't be called Fright Fest anymore after this year, but I hope in 2027 they still do something that's frightful and scary and they do their own version of some sort of Halloween fest there that brings it because that is a fun time of year. And I hope that they bring other stuff. If you look at their portfolio, they're very much about entertainment. So I hope they bring new entertainment. But I also, big thing as I just said, the park needs rides, it needs attractions, and we need some big ass coasters in that park. We need coasters that are extreme. We don't need any more family coasters. We need big rides. And even that park, we've talked about it, I've been on like fan page stuff, need a dark ride as well. So that's the big news. Now, the big news about it is the parks are still, these parks that got bought are still going to run under and allowed to use all the Six Flags perks this year. So if you have a season pass and things like that already, like I do, because I bought it last year mid-season, they were selling them because they weren't doing good. Six Flags was not doing well. So you still can use them through 2026. In 2027, that's when everything completely changes. They're letting this be a smooth transition. It's kind of what happened with Cedar Fair and Six Flags merged 2 years ago. They kind of did a soft merger, and then last year was bam, Cedar Fair's in. Doing the same thing with this new company buying it. I know there's more details to come out. There's more for us to wait and see what's happening. So that kind of tells you this year you ain't going to see new things probably in the park. You're not going to see probably new ride. You're not going to see any new rides. You're probably not going to see new entertainment. You're probably going to have to wait. You're probably going to have to wait until 2027, probably 2028. Maybe not. Maybe 2027. This company's going to be like, you know what? We're introducing a new ride or something huge to the park to really grab people. I know people have different thoughts about it. I think this is a great move. Like I said, I think Six Flags just let it go. Didn't really care about the park. And I worked for 3 Halloween seasons, so I got to see some of the insides of what the park deals with from the company. And I think this is a great move. And I'm hoping to see great things from this purchase. So that's the big update. Let's just see how this plays out going into the 2026 season and going into 2027. And, enjoy the park. I know I'm going to go get a little bit of merch. I want to get that merch, at least have, it's a memory, right? Six Flags has owned this park for a long time. So obviously get the merch that has Six Flags Great Escape on it as a memory. Big changes to come. So that's the big update. That's the theme park update I wanted to give you. And I will definitely see you again soon with more videos, longer videos. And as the weather starts to warm up here in upstate New York, and like I told you in one of my last videos, there are some major changes coming that I'm making happen in my life. As I figure those changes out and as those changes happen, I will keep you in the loop. But until then, have a good rest of the week. Have a good weekend. And I will see you really soon on the next episode of the J World family. And remember, you're always family with the J World family.